What's up everybody, Gareth here. Today I'm going to tell you everything I learned about business in my 20s. You can't be scared to go for it. When I was 23, I just graduated with an honours degree in accountancy. Did I go into accountancy? Hell no. I was baking pastries in my apartment in Dublin city centre, and I was walking around local coffee shops and selling these pastries. 2 years later, I opened my second coffee shop and I was employing 45 people full time. Everybody thinks you're mad until you make it. During the early stages, I did every single job available that gave me flexible hours to make sure that I had time to focus on my business. Number 2, clothes, shoes, watches, cars. People spend too much time focusing on the next material purchase. You need to focus on what's important to you and what's important to your goals. What will make you lastingly happy? For me, I realized that wasn't a brand new watch. It just doesn't make any sense. They always end up leading to the same unfulfilling feeling. This feeling can only be replaced then by the next best thing, the newest PlayStation, the newest iPhone. And worst of all, these purchases don't have any alignment with your personal goals. It's actually much better for your motivation to align these purchases after a success or a win you've had going after your goals. Then you go and you buy a watch to celebrate. Then every time you look at that watch, you see your success. Number 3, be more open. Growing up in the countryside in Ireland, everybody wants you to be a tough guy. You know, don't show your emotion, you're a sissy. That doesn't work in business. You have to be a little bit more vulnerable. Tell people you care. Tell your team members what you care about. Ask them how they're feeling. See what it is that their goals are and align them to yours. If you're not open with your team, they're not going to be open with you. Number 4, quality is always better than quantity. Always, always, always go for quality in everything you do. I was trying to set up our first office and I bought a load of chairs, which were second hand, third hand, who knows. These things were ruggedy looking things. And I cleaned them up and thought, these are perfect. 2 years later, and I'm rocking back and forth, and the chair literally snaps in half. I fall back and landed on a metal rod from the chair. And later the doctor said it was an inch away from my spine, which would have paralyzed me for life. A total freak accident. The first thing I thought, phew, thank God it was me. Thank God I was the one who fell. It could have seriously damaged one of my team members. That could have been a lawsuit for negligence as an employer. And that was a huge wake-up call. You always double down on quality. Lesson number 5, go with the flow. I never had much money. Growing up, we were quite comfortable, but then around 10 years old, things turned and it was a bit of a struggle for my family. I didn't get good enough grades in secondary school to get into the college of my choice. I ended up deciding to get a personal loan and go to Dublin Business School, a private college. This turned out to be one of the most amazing decisions of my life. I moved to Dublin, I met some amazing friends, we had some amazing adventures, and I learned how to graft. The lesson here in business, sometimes life dictates the path. Go with the flow. You never know, you might end up better off for it. Number 6, and this is a short one. Everyone you meet in business deserves to be treated kindly and with respect. You never know who you're going to meet a second time around. But if these people lose your respect, don't spend a second longer as they'll drag you down with them. Number 7, aim way, 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 way higher than you believe is possible. I have always dreamed big. My grandfather was friends with John F. Kennedy, the famous president. My mum played as a youngster in the Oval Office. I grew up with my mum telling me that I'm destined for great things. This constant reinforcement set me up with a self-confidence so that I could do things that other people thought were daft. I set up a renewable energy company at 20. I set up a golf import product company at 22. I set up a bakery that employed hundreds of people. At 27, I started my first technology company, Park P&P, and 18 months ago, I set up my last venture, Park Office, which is working with some of the biggest companies in the world. And my goals in life after living to 150 is to change the world in some meaningful and impactful way. Everybody thinks you're crazy until you do it. Number 8, don't do tomorrow what you can do today. Nearly every night when I go to bed, My mind swirls with new ideas, things I should have done, things I'm going to do tomorrow. What do a lot of people say? Just try and block it out and go to sleep. I don't believe that's the way to do it. I think you should get up and knock it out. Some of my best work has been done from actually getting up late at night when I can't sleep, I'm rolling around, getting flustered. Just get up and do some of your best work at that time and sleep well, and just sleep in the next day. Take it easy the next day. Number 9, Rome wasn't built in a day. When leaving college, I read all about the overnight successes, and I was constantly thinking to myself, this year I'm gonna make it happen. Let me tell you, working 20-hour days for 7 days a week for years on end, the only thing I found was that I got to burn out quicker. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You will build the company of your dreams over time. It's the rare few, and really it happens when the market tips at the right time that those rare few are able to blast off as quickly as they do. For everyone else, it's time, grit, and a marathon run. And at the end of the day, it might still fail. The market might go against you. There are lots of external factors which can play against you and your business. So go easy on yourself. There are things that will be totally out of your control. So you have to also remember to take it easy. Enjoy the learnings, enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, and then you will be successful no matter what. Number 10, and this is a big one. I believe one of the key ingredients to becoming successful is to surround yourself with people who inspire you to do better, who will motivate you when you're feeling down, who you can look upon and take learnings. I've been fortunate to meet and become friends with some incredible people in my life. Reach out to these people that inspire you. Ask them for the coffee or the Zoom chat. You'll be surprised by the mostly positive response to help. And that's it, everybody. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it or got any value from it. I'll be posting on a weekly basis about business and finance. Comment on anything you'd like to know about starting a business. Until next week, go get it. Every second counts.